Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Shuffle Podcast. This is episode 99. We are the Cookie Shuffle guys. I'm Joe.
I'm Dave.
Dave, how's it going? Are you sick again or still?
I just have the sniffles.
Oh, yeah.
That's about it. But my nose is just kind of always stuffed.
Oh, okay. I just heard the sniffle, and my immediate assumption was you're fucking sick again.
I just think I always have a stuffy nose.
Permanent stuff.
And I think that's why you get sore throats easily, because you know that
A lot of that post-nasal.
Post-nasal, yeah.
Which is like, that's a weird, I was like, I don't know why, but I was like in the shower one day, I assume. That's where I have most of my weird thoughts. And I was thinking about the term post-nasal drip. And like, if you break it down, right? Drip is what, drip,
It's
something's dripping.
Yeah.
And then there's nasal, which is nose.
Yeah.
And
Coming
then
from your nose.
Yeah, post is after. So it's after nose drip. So it's like just a weird thing.
I don't get the post nasal.
Well, I think because this is the nasal cavity, like it goes a little bit further back, but like post nasal is like, that's technically your throat. Like it's dripping into your throat.
Right. Because that's like,
yeah.
I keep
so it's
putting
no
back
longer
here, but
it's no longer nasal. It's post nasal.
Oh, yeah. It's after the nose.
After the nose.
Right.
Dripping into the throatal region.
Yeah. So I think that's what keeps happening.
Yeah. I went to Horror Nights again last night. And I was driving home, jamming out to some Ed Sheeran, and I was singing I was singing along, and I couldn't, like, I was losing my voice while I was doing it. I go, oh fuck, I was screaming too much. We went through a couple of houses last night, and I was just like, ah! It's like a right here kind of scream.
Yeah, that's
yeah. And so
I think that's all mine are. Every time if I went to a horror house, it's just always
Yeah. I walk through and everybody's making fun of me. They go, Joe, you walk through, you're so loud. You're just like, oh God, oh God. I'm like, that's how I have to cope with it. I have to say, oh God, over and over again, because I need to just prepare to scream. Like if I just walk through.
I think, what's that haunted house thing? Haunted Catacombs? Is that the thing by us?
Yeah, the Haunted Catacombs.
I did that once, and
that was the one time we all did it, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was fun.
When there was like a big group of us.
Yeah.
Yeah. Went to McDonald's afterwards.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Okay. So I did that, but I think that's the only.
Before coming down here, that was, or like before Horror Nights just this year, that was the only ever haunted, like serious haunted house that I'd ever done. Actually, that may be a lie, because I've gone to Cedar Point for their Halloween stuff, and they have some haunted houses, but they weren't that bad there. Like Haunted Catacombs, I think, was scarier, and Halloween Horror Nights is probably even worse than that.
Yeah, Haunted Catacombs is the only one I've ever done, and it was just weird because one, it's not like you can, like, it's mostly because we had such a big group.
Mm-hmm.
But I literally couldn't walk because you have to stay in like a single file.
Yeah.
Pretty much. When you first walked in, it's like they had these fucking garbage bags blown up, and you're walking through a like if you had two bounce houses next to each other.
Yeah, really that's close. What you're walking through.
That's what you're walking through. I'm like, I can't even move, dude. I'm literally waddling. Is that a word?
Yeah.
Like you waddle?
To waddle? Yeah.
I'm literally like waddling. That sounds so weird. Anyways, the person in front of me.
Myself.
And I couldn't, I was just like, I couldn't walk. And I was more just like focused on that than I was.
Do you remember the one the one haunted house that they had at Haunted Catacombs, where it was just like, there wasn't like a theme to it. It was just pumped with fog. It was all like glass walls, and there were lasers everywhere. Lasers, strobe lights, glass, and fog.
I don't remember the glass. I think I remember like the lights. And
yeah, there is just, and they're made out. It wasn't like a glass, like a mirror maze or anything like that. Like it was like you could still kind of figure out where you were going, but then there was this one big open room where like the scare actors were like sliding across the floor.
Yeah,
Shit was fucking. You can't see anything. The fog is so thick. You feel like you're dying in there.
Imagine if they made did a combination of horror house.
Every time you say horror house, I think you're saying whore house.
Horror house
Yeah.
and a fun house, but the mirrored one.
Oh my god.
Dude,
People
you'd have to have
breaking
such
their noses.
You literally have to have like so much protection from getting sued.
Oh my
it's
god,
like, listen,
that'd be so funny.
You got to sign a waiver, and if you just don't run, and you won't break a nose.
Yeah, one of the houses they have this year at Horror Nights is Beetlejuice House. Now you've seen the movie Beetlejuice.
Yeah, it was actually on the other day.
Oh, nice. So like this house, it is a haunted house. Like it's meant to scare you, but it's also like just kind of, if you know the movie, it's not really that scary because it's just like telling the story of the movie.
Oh, okay.
In a walkthrough setting. But like they'll do sound effects and have people like be right there. So like you get scared just by jumping. But totally. Oh, the entrance, or like one of the first parts of this house is you walk through a tunnel, but it's one of those tunnels that like spins and you're on a bridge suspended through the tunnel. So like you feel like you're off balance and you feel like the bridge is tilting.
Oh my god.
Shit's crazy.
Fall over.
Yeah, I almost did. Fun though.
Beetlejuice, since it was on the other day, I went to, Dad was watching it, and I go, I don't think I've ever seen this movie like
all the way through,
because when I was little, I was just so creeped out by it.
Yeah.
I was like, what is this movie? And then I actually asked Dad, I was like, so since I don't think I've ever seen it, what even is going on? He goes, well, these people die and people move into their house. They don't like them, so they want to get them out.
Yeah.
And I go,
that's pretty much the gist of the movie.
I go, oh, okay. Because I literally was like, I think I was just so weirded out by it. I was like, I don't want to watch this movie. This is weird, it's stupid, whatever. Because it's a funny movie.
It is, yeah.
And then Clue is on afterwards.
Love Clue. That's a great movie.
That's a funny movie.
I was thinking the other day,
good.
How well do you think you could, like, so let's say you were sitting in a room with somebody, right? And you're talking shit about somebody else. And that person walks in.
Yeah.
How well do you think you could transition into another conversation and make it seem like you weren't talking?
I'm the worst person for the job.
Okay. Because obviously you can't just stop talking when they walk in, because they're going to know that whatever you were talking about was either about them or something they're not allowed to know about.
Yeah, it's tough for me. Like, even if somebody's talking about somebody to me and I see that person walking to the room, this is what I do. I'm just like, I try and just like,
you're just like, yo.
I try. Yeah, you're like, hey,
hey, yeah.
No, I try and like, I get like nervous right away because
like you start sweating a little bit. You're just like,
yeah, because I'm like, I don't dude. Because I just like, I don't know. One, I'm assuming that the person talking to me about the person that's walking in doesn't want them to hear.
Exactly. Yes.
So I get like, I just try and like act like I'm not interested in what they're saying. And which never like goes well, because like they're still talking. I'm like, they're walking towards you. So that I can't. I just get like uncomfortable. But if I was actually like engaged
in the conversation,
and as soon as I like turned around or like I noticed somebody coming in, I would get so like, I'd be like.
Yeah, so like that's and I'm sure that I would act the same. Like I would like panic and just be like, So, but what I've decided to try and start doing now, I don't talk a lot of shit about a lot of people. I talk a lot of shit about a few people. But what I think I'm going to try and start doing this is, if I'm talking about somebody and that person happens to come around the corner or walk into the room, I'm going to drastically change the conversation to something so wildly unrelated and out there that nobody would ever assume I was talking about them. So it's like, let me give you an example.
Did this
here.
happen to you the other day or something?
No, I just thought about
Okay.
it.
Right. This is your shower thought, right?
Yeah. Well, this is, I think this is my driving thought, but regardless. So I'm driving, or not driving. I'm sitting in a room talking to somebody, right? Let's go. This person, such a bitch. I hate them so much. They're stupid, blah, 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 blah. They come around the corner and I go, and so then I told him, dude, you got to stop putting your dick on my shoulder while I'm sitting at my desk. And just like totally out there.
Yeah.
That there's no way they could ever know I was talking about them.
Unless that dude, if it was a dude that walks in, does that to people.
Shit. Yeah, that'd be bad.
Like you're talking about one thing and he walks in, he's like, dude, you gotta stop. He's like, I never did that to you, bro. He's like, oh, you weren't talking about me?
Yeah.
No, we weren't talking about you.
That would just be bad luck, I guess.
Yeah.
But that is that exact thing is what I thought about while driving home the other day. I think I was like driving home from work. And I was like, dude, stop putting your dick on my shoulder is what I would say if I was put in that situation.
And I'm guessing this would happen because I feel like, because right there, when you were like, this person's a bitch, blah, 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 and you were like, dude, I mean, and you got louder right there. And so I think, because I think I do that, I've done that before where like, not that I was talking shit about somebody, but I was just like, didn't want the person who walked in or whatever. So I got louder because I was changing the topic of conversation.
Yeah.
So it's like a giveaway. I don't know why.
It is a bit of a giveaway.
People do that. Like I've noticed before where they're like, for some reason, they try and make themselves more obvious.
Yeah.
With the
to
change
seem less obvious. Yeah.
To seem less obvious. I'm like, it could be a giveaway if someone's actually paying attention.
Yeah, I feel like the mindset you have in changing that topic is like, okay, if I were to go into like a hushed tone and try and change the topic, that's like, I can't be whispering. That's super obvious. So I go louder to make it seem like I've been having this conversation like this the whole time. And then I just say, dude, get your dick off my shoulder. And like, they're just like, what the fuck?
You're just having a conversation and like, dude, I mean, I told you to stop putting your dick on my shoulder. I mean, yeah. I think if anybody had the slight clue that
we were talking about them,
that, and then they heard you get louder,
they would know
if they really thought about it.
Yeah, if they took 2 seconds to be like, he got really loud when I walked in the room.
Yeah. And they might be able to figure it out. But
I also could never use the dick on the shoulder thing after this podcast goes up. So got to come up with a new backstory.
Yeah, maybe no dicks in it.
Yeah, well, I was just like so in my dick theory, I was talking imagine I was talking about a girl, and like I'm like, she sucks, fat cocks. Like I don't know, like I was talking shit about her, so like naturally she would have no idea that I'd be talking about her if I change the topic to dicks.
Yeah,
because she doesn't have a dick.
Doesn't have one.
No.
Yeah.
At least I assume she doesn't have one, but it's, it's 2021 now. Anybody can have a dick.
Yeah. Everybody's got everything.
Everybody's got a dick now.
Yeah. I think I would get louder. I think I usually would get louder when I try and do that. And I'm not the person for the job.
You couldn't subtly change the topic of conversation.
No. I watching NCIS.
Love the show. I've also been watching it.
Rewatching it, and now I'm on season 4. I'm trying to just binge it because there's 15 seasons on Netflix.
Yeah. I'm on season 8 right now.
There's like 4 off of it. There's like 19 seasons total. So it's like, dude, 45 minutes long each.
Takes forever.
And there's 19 seasons. Holy shit.
Yeah.
So, but in the show, sometimes DiNozzo and either and well, it was usually the girls, either Ziva or Kate, where they'd be talking, and then they'd see Gibbs coming.
Yeah.
And they just see, now obviously it's easier for them because they can easily just be like, oh, let's start talking about the case or whatever.
Yeah.
But they were just like right into it. You know, they got up from their, like, they were just like, oh, and you know, they started looking at the TV, clicking it, and
very, very subtle transition.
even though Gibbs knows everything, he
absolutely, yeah.
he already he always knew, but they were good at it. They're special agents, you know.
Yeah.
It's TV.
Yeah, they're
show.
trained. They're trained to do that.
They're trained to just change the topic of conversation.
Yeah.
But yeah, they'd be able to do it.
I like to assume that I would be able to do that transition, but I know that in the moment I'd just be like, I wasn't talking.
Yeah, I freak out more than anything. not noticeably freak out, but I'd have like a mini heart attack. I'd start sweating.
Yeah. The sweat for sure is happening.
100%. Yeah.
Yeah.
If I was a guy who had sweat show easily, like I'm guessing if I sweat that much,
yeah, that like goes through your shirt.
Yeah, then it's a wrap. I'm out.
I'm done.
I'd be done. But
Caught red-handed.
But mostly it would just be like 1,000 hot needles. Feels like pressing on my back and chest.
Your face starts turning red. Heart's racing.
Yeah, I wonder if my face. I think my face turn or not. I wonder if my face turns red a lot.
I think mine does. I'm easily embarrassed.
I know, like sometimes I can feel.
Oh, when your face gets like hot.
Yeah, like I really could notice the one time my face just got so red. It just got so warm. I mean.
Yeah.
And I was like, my face is definitely red right now.
Yeah.
It's gotta be.
100%.
I wonder how often
that happens.
It happens if like somebody says something and I just kind of like brush it off, like by like just chuckling.
Yeah.
I feel like if I chuckle more, it's like, oh, well, you know, he's laughing. So his face is turning red a little bit because
smart.
Some people laugh really hard. So I usually just laugh if something ever does that to me.
Yeah, if something makes me uncomfortable, my instinct is laughing.
Yeah, I just do like, and I have the worst fake laugh. Usually my fake, I could do like a good quick fake laugh where it's like a haha.
Yeah, if you're just like,
yeah, I do like ha, and I just keep the smile going.
Yeah.
But like some people can really have a fake laugh, and I'm like,
yeah, I can't. My fake laugh is just like, I can't even do it. I can't even think about how to do it.
It's just like, no, it does not work.
I'm like thinking of like the vocal, like how I'm gonna do it, and then I'm like I can't even muster up the energy to make a fake laugh.
Because if I try to do it, it literally probably come out like a hyena.
It would just be like ha 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 ha.
I just try and force it so much.
Yeah, that it sounds sounds fake.
Yeah. Like I literally try and just make it so loud and just push it all out.
It's the thing, get loud. If you get loud, you assume everybody's like, yeah, that's natural.
Yeah. That's what he is.
Yeah, he's just loud.
He's just a loud
guy. I'm gonna just keep going on topics that I've gotten written down here before I let you add your own shit.
I got none.
Okay, that's fine. There's a lot of shit that I saw either on the internet or in Florida this week that I want to talk about, specifically in Florida. I did 2 different times this week, saw the weirdest shit to me driving down the road.
Weirdest shit as in
what? Things, people.
Gotcha.
Yeah, not like shit.
Never know.
Yeah, I mean, that's true. And these, I only wrote down 2 things because these are the only 2 things that I saw, but these 2 things confirm for me how fucking weird people that live in Florida are.
Yes. I like more facts.
It's fucked. Like, so the first one, and I'll go in chronological order. I was driving over to Shannon's house. I was driving down the road, and like this road that I've mentioned to you before, I think it's like a 4-lane road, but the speed limit's like 35 miles an hour. Yeah. I'm driving down that road, going 50, naturally. And it's neighborhoods, and I can see like the back patio of somebody's house. And I'd come up to a red light, so I was actually stopped at this moment. So I look over, and it's a dad and his son, or what I assume was a dad and his son. And the dad's got got a ball. It's like a kind of like a beach ball, smaller in size though. So I guess like volleyball size, but beach ball material.
Okay.
He's got the ball. Kid standing opposite him. I go, oh, they're playing a little game of catch, and I just like it catches my eye. Dad throws the ball. Kid bounces it back off his head.
So they're playing catch with
like he was a fucking dolphin, Dave.
Yeah.
Like, and 3 times before the light turned green, I saw this dad throw the ball, kid bops it, dad catches it. And it's just like, what the fuck are you doing? Like, catch the ball.
Maybe he's getting ready for soccer though.
Use a soccer ball then.
We got a call from Katie Keene right here.
Oh, answer that.
Well, I'm gonna. Oh! Give me a second. Keep them entertained.
Okay. The story's fine. So,
What's up?
He's playing catch off his fucking head, and that's fucking weird to me. Because it's like, why train your kid to act like a dolphin or a dog? Dogs do that too. They bop it back up with their snouts. It just seems a little bit off. And that kid probably has brain damage or will continue to get brain damage if they upgrade to heavier, denser balls. It just seemed weird. That's all I'm saying. Now we will sit here and wait for Dave to finish his phone call.
So I'll see you Sunday. Perfect. All right, see you.
And it's back.
I always just get like nervous when certain people call me.
Is Katie one of them?
Yeah.
Why?
I'm not nervous, but sometimes I'm just like, what happened? What I do.
Yeah.
It's like one of those.
That's fair.
It's not even like some people might think that with their parents. Maybe it's not. I shouldn't say that. Let's see. Hold on. What am I trying to think here? But you know what I mean? It's like she doesn't call me often, but sometimes
right. So it's like if it's a call, like it must be important.
Yeah, but like anytime she calls me, it's not like it's anything bad or anything. It's just like a simple, question or whatever.
Right.
But in my head, I'm like, oh, great, what I do, or like,
who did I piss off? Like,
yeah. But
I don't suppose you asked her about next week, right?
No, I didn't want to take too long.
That's fair.
But she was just wondering if I was coming over Sunday for the game.
Oh, nice. I will also be watching the game on Sunday.
By the way, I did say I was in a group chat that Tyler was in because he asked, and I said I feel better, so I should be good. She goes, oh, now Tyler remembers that. I'm like, okay. Anyways, so in my opinion, the kid plays soccer.
Right. And like I said, why not use a soccer ball then?
How close are you to the back porch?
I was fair. I could see it was not a soccer ball.
Well, maybe he didn't want his kid getting hurt.
He's gonna play soccer.
Yeah, but he just, I don't know. I'm giving him the benefit of the doubt.
Okay.
Even though it's Florida. And they're weird.
What I said while you were on the phone was I think if this is a regular thing, this kid's going to have serious brain damage once they upgrade to denser balls.
Yeah, but it's just going to take a bit longer, because his dad used a lighter ball.
That's fair.
It's not like he's practicing, because it's not like, I mean, you've watched a soccer game before, right?
Oh, yeah.
I mean, these balls that these people hit with their head,
they're flying through the air.
Yeah, like it like the goalie punts it away, kicks it away, and it's going through the air. It's all in the air, and he goes boom, and I'm like, dude, the only time I've ever hit, and when I played soccer, hit the ball with my head, was 3 times in a row. And because my dumbass could not just keep this ball in bounds, opposing team was throwing it in, right?
Right.
Sidelines throwing, obviously.
Of course.
Sidelines throwing, throws it. I jump, hit it with my head, goes out of bounds. And I'm like, yeah, listen, you bitch. It was a girl. You're not getting it past me okay. So she goes out, she throws it in again. I hit it with my head. Goes out of bounds. I could not fucking direct this ball for some reason.
Yeah.
It just kept going out of bounds. And the third time actually might have stayed it, because if it was the fourth time, I would have hit it like, I would have had another head ball or
Head
I
ball?
would have hit it with my head again. So I'm guessing the third time, because it was only 3 times that I actually kept it in bounds.
Mm-hmm.
But like that, it didn't hurt, but it was like 3 times. Oh my God.
It's a bit of a headache.
So these people who play soccer, these balls are coming in hot and they're just like, bam.
Yeah, I
he's
get
like,
that, but like,
so he's like, hey, let's use a lighter ball
that's
right
fair.
now, just so he can like, practice with direction,
Yeah.
like,
I mean, all he was doing, there was no direction. It was just bopping it back to his dad off his fucking forehead.
Yeah, he could also just be, that's how they play.
Yeah.
You sure he had hands?
Oh yeah, 100%. Yeah, I looked.
So maybe he didn't have hands.
Yeah, no. He had, I mean, at the very least, he had arms, but I'm pretty sure I saw hands.
You never assume.
Yeah, but like, it looked like some digits.
Yeah. Hey, well, maybe he was playing soccer. Maybe they just like to play with their heads.
Maybe
the kid likes to play with his head.
That's fair. I'll allow it. The other thing, though, I want to hear I want to see if you can explain this one away. This motherfucker riding his bike on the shoulder of the road. Fine. I'm fine with the shoulder of the road. There was a sidewalk, but I'm fine with the shoulder of the road. Now, I should correct myself. He was not riding a bike. This dude on a busy road, like a busy road, riding a unicycle.
Oof.
On the shoulder, and like a big unit, like the wheel was like fucking massive. And just now, like, he had something in his hand. I don't remember what it was. I don't remember if it was a phone or like food or something. He had something in his hand, and this dude's like, so he's doing the pedaling, right? We've done this before. While you're on a bike with no hands, you just
yeah.
And then, so he's doing that while also trying to keep the balance. So he's like,
yeah, I would never be able to
get
ride
a fucking bike.
So yeah, that one, I'm guessing he just
like, why are you doing this? Like, if you are an avid unicycler, fine, that's cool. I appreciate that. That's really awesome, because I can't do that. Why are you going to do it, even if you're really good at it? Why are you going to do it on a busy road where the speed limit is 50 miles an hour?
This was a different road?
Yeah, a different road. Why are you going to do it on a main road? Speed limit is 50 miles an hour. Cars are flying past you. All it takes is one fucking pothole or rock, and you're...
everything that you just put everything in your left hand, you tip over because too much weight on.
You're dead.
Yeah. Yeah, he's a moron.
Yeah, like, do your unicycling in a neighborhood where there's nobody. Don't do it on a busy street. But also, like, who the fuck unicycles on a regular basis? Like, in general, like, it's like, if you're a cyclist of the one-wheeled sort, you do it for a reason. Like, you're in the circus, or you're picking up a hobby. And again, even then, it's like, you do it in your area, around your block, and then you put the shit away.
Yeah.
This guy was just picking up his groceries on a fucking unicycle.
It's a little strange.
It was a lot strange.
out of all the things you could see, it's like a unicyclist, really? Yeah,
it's easily the only time I've ever seen a unicyclist outside of the fair.
Or, anything where it should be long.
Yeah, like outside of fucking Erie County Fair, I have never seen a unicyclist.
Yeah,
just riding in public.
Yeah, I got nothing for that guy.
Yeah, and I wish I had And now I immediately wrote it down for the podcast because I knew I was going to talk about it. But I wish I had thought even longer and like pulled over and talked to the guy and been like, "Can you just explain
Hey, man,
why?"
what are you doing?
Just like,
You didn't want to walk?
yeah,
You want to exert so much energy
yeah,
to
like,
stay balanced and ride next to these cars?
because like I mean, like you've seen people get on a unicycle before.
Yeah.
And like start moving. It's a lot of work to get on, find the balance, and then start going. Now he's doing this with something in his hands. It definitely wasn't a phone. It's bigger than a phone. So whatever it was, I cannot remember. But so he's like one hand in this thing to get going. And then he's got to maintain that balance. Now I imagine once you start moving, that balance is pretty easy to maintain.
Yeah.
But like
Well, I'm guessing he just, wherever he was coming from, he probably used the wall.
oh, maybe that could be. And then once you get back, the only way off of a unicycle is technically to fall off of it. Like you land on your feet, but you like,
Well, yeah, you just let it fall and then you just start running.
yeah,
A little slight jog after that. So yeah, he
It's
just
like-
he just drops it and
just doesn't seem
probably-
like a practical mode of transportation.
yeah, no, nothing not practical.
You should not be running errands on a unicycle.
Yeah, unless he had like a,
I mean, if he's
don't know.
part of a fair nearby that I don't know about, or a circus that's traveling through Orlando right now, and he had to be like,
His
he's on a
tires were
coffee
slashed
run?
on his car,
Could be
and
someone
that was
stole his
only-
bike.
Yeah, so he was like, well, somebody stole a tire of his bike, so he quickly made a unicycle.
Yeah.
Made it himself. He was like, I have to get to work, and
I hope I
got
see him
the-
again.
yeah, and talk to him.
I will. I will pull over and be like, "Excuse me, sir, can I interview you and ask what the fuck?"
Yeah, so I just had a couple questions. One, I saw you a week ago,
Yeah.
and I just thought it was odd that I've never seen somebody ride a unicycle
Recreationally.
outside of yeah. So I was just wondering what made you decide to do this?
And maybe he's got a great reason.
Maybe it's just he felt like doing it. It's as simple as that.
Yeah, I won't take that as an answer. I'll be like, "Sir, get a bicycle. Put
So
two wheels under your ass."
I'm just gonna tell you it's a little dangerous,
Yeah.
but keep doing what you're doing if you want to.
Yeah, I guess. I have no say over his life. It just seemed very, very weird.
Yeah, that's strange. I'd find it strange.
Yeah, I was disturbed.
I think was it one of our uncles that had a unicycle?
Yeah, Uncle Frank did.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say I think I tried to ride a unicycle.
I've
once.
attempted it. Didn't go well.
It's hard as shit.
Yeah.
I don't have the best balance in the world.
Because like you start pedaling and you go backwards while the wheel goes forward. So you have to lean forward to go forward. And it's like, I don't want to lean. I feel like I'm gonna fall.
Yeah, no thanks.
Yeah.
I'm already like I have shaky hands. Like if anybody ever needs me to
Do surgery, you're
do surgery, no. Balance, if you need me to walk across a tightrope, not gonna happen.
yeah.
I'm just a shaky person.
Yeah. But give me a ripstick any day.
The ripstick's
Crush
the
it.
easiest thing ever.
It's so true.
It's way easier than a skateboard.
Oh, 100%.
And you don't have to kick every 2 seconds.
Exactly. You can just pump and you go.
You just go. I mean, it's like the skateboard, it's like what? You literally go like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and you're like, oh wow, I went 4 feet after I finished pumping.
Yeah.
It's like this one, obviously, yeah, ripstick, it's a lot of movement.
Oh yeah. It's like, I mean, you're wiggling or you're like shaking like this, rocking back and forth. Like it's a lot of, it's a workout.
But I think I still would rather do that than just like have to kick.
Yeah.
And I think it's a lot easier to control.
It is. You
It
can
seems
steer the
to-
thing.
Yeah, you can really easily move it. So, my opinion, skateboard is ripstick is the superior.
Wheeled recreational thing.
It's the superior, because you can't say wheeled, because I'm pretty sure a bicycle is the superior one.
Yeah, that's fair. Then it's the best wheeled board there is.
Yeah.
That's fair.
I agree with that one.
Have you heard of the term soaking in your recent daily life?
SOAKING.
Yeah.
Soaking.
Yeah. To soak, one might say.
Yeah.
Not in a bathtub.
Yeah, like you soak, like soak your clothes in water.
Yeah, not that either.
Let's see. So it's not soak in the bathtub. It's not soak your clothes in water.
It's not soaking your dishes to let the crumbs come off.
Um.
It is actually nothing to do with water of the sort at all.
Okay, then no.
Right.
The answer
So
is
this
no.
new thing has come up on the internet.
I hate people.
Yeah, it's called soaking, right? And some of you listening or watching may know, especially if you're on TikTok. Let me add another term in there for you, Dave. Maybe this will help kind of figure out what it means. The other term is jump humping.
What?
Yeah.
Wait, is it all like soaking, jump humping?
No. It's soaking. And then in addition to soaking, there is jump humping.
So what, you're jumping in the air while you're humping something?
So soaking is super fucking weird. There are people.
So this is like an Urban Dictionary thing that's going to come up for me.
I think it probably originated on Urban Dictionary. Yeah, there are people who don't believe in having sex before marriage, right? Fine.
Yeah.
Do what you must. These people, or some of these people, decide, let's find some loopholes, right? Teenagers will be teenagers. 20-year-olds will be 20-year-olds if you're not married yet. Let's find a way around this loophole of sex before marriage. So they deem sex as the in and out action, right?
The insertion.
The insertion and then the pumping, or the humping, if you will. So they came up with the term and the action of soaking, which is sticking your dick in and not moving. Right? So, dick into, vagine and just you're
laying there.
You're just soaking, right? So then they were like, well, we need some sort of friction to have some fun, right? Because just sitting there is like, well, here we are. So you need some sort of friction. So they came up with jump humping, which is you get another person not involved in the immediate intercourse to jump on the bed to allow you guys any sort of friction via their jump humping. Thus, intercourse happens without sex happening. So therefore, they have not sinned. They did not have sex before marriage.
If anybody is actually doing that,
I don't know. I don't know.
They are the dumbest people in the world if they actually think that is a loophole.
Yeah. Oh, 100%.
Because you inserted that is sex right away. Boom.
Yeah, immediately.
That dude, I bet it was a dude. It had to have been a dude.
He was just like, no, babe.
Listen.
If I just stick it in and don't move, we're not having sex.
Yeah. That's the dumbest thing I've ever
So he was just like, eh. And then he was like, yo, fucking Brad, jump on the bed.
Jump on the bed. Why? Because we don't want to have sex before marriage. Oh, right on.
Yeah.
This makes total sense.
Now, I imagine the jump humping action, right? It's not going to happen next to them. You're going to stand
over them.
You're going to stand over them, right? And start like jumping up and down to create enough force to cause the friction, right?
How come it had to be such a weird thing as jumping? Like, how come you couldn't just like,
Well, what else are you going to do?
like shake the bed?
Well, I imagine the jumping, like it like causes the bed to do the, you know, the fucking for you. Like shaking the bed, all it's gonna do is just vibrate you guys.
I feel like that'd be less. That'd be less.
That's true.
That'd be less of sex than jumping.
I don't know. I don't know.
Oh my god. I want to look up. I want to look that up, and I just want to see if it, because they put a date on there. I think, right?
On Urban Dictionary.
Urban Dictionary.
I think so. I will also send you a video that I saved, where they're talking about it. What happened?
I looked it up. This is what it says. Did you look it up on Urban Dictionary?
No.
It says, so soaking by Jackie O'Face, July 14th, 2011.
2011.
It says like planking, quote unquote, only your dick is inside of a Mormon.
Yeah, I was trying to avoid saying that's the Mormons that do it. But that's the rumors that the Mormons have come up with this.
What? Okay, so 2000. Oh wait, 2006. We have the term soaking. So this is a long time ago. 2006 is the earliest. I just lost it. This is the earliest definition we have to place your penis in a girl's vagina and not move in and out.
Because that is the act of.
So that is by A.S. March 19th, 2006.
So the soaking has been around for forever.
Yeah, so now I gotta see what jump humping. I'm getting flagged. Urban Dictionary. So you're gonna send me a video, you said?
I just sent it to you. Yeah, it should. I don't know if it's sent yet. It's still in the process of sending.
Jump hump.
Yeah.
The next level up from the Mormon dick soak.
Dick soak.
A friend of the participating party can jump on the bed to create sort of artificial thrust, thereby increasing the stimulation of the soaking parties.
Why did you say stimulation like that?
I almost said simulation.
Oh, okay.
And I was like stimulation while still getting all involved in God's good graces. No, listen, I can't speak for the big guy upstairs.
Yeah.
But I'm thinking that it's frowned upon. I'm thinking that he's saying no.
Yeah. If God is not allowing sex before marriage, he's certainly not allowing soaking and jump humping. All right, ladies and gentlemen, let's chill the fuck out. If you're gonna do it, if you're gonna break your moral code, fucking do it. All right. Don't go through all these lengths. Don't get a third person involved to jump on you.
Yeah, don't have someone witness what you guys are doing.
If you're gonna get a third person involved, just have a threesome. All right, just go all the way. Fucking Jesus. Don't fuck Jesus, but
yeah, that's crazy. These people are dumb as shit. I didn't get anything, by the way. Oh wait, where'd you send it?
I'm texting it to you, but it's taken 10 years to send because the Wi-Fi.
That's crazy. So we got jump hump and soaking. On here. It's called jump hump.
It's not jump humping, just jump hump.
Yeah.
That's fine. Okay, I just sent you the video.
Is I'm sorry, what? In all capital letters, because the screenshot of the TikTok picture is when your bestie is called to soak in a BYU dorm and you have to jump hump for her. What? Now, I'm gonna let that sink in. Yeah, I'm gonna let that sink in, and I'm gonna repeat it for the people who, been not paying attention. When your bestie is called in to soak in a BYU dorm and you have to jump hump for her. The first comment is, can someone translate this into English, please? And the response is, some Mormon teens have convinced themselves that putting a penis in a vagina and then not moving is not sex. That's called soaking. Jump humping is when you get someone to jump on the bed next to you while soaking to get some friction going without you technically causing the movement. What the literal hell is going on?
Yeah. So that's the video that I watched, and I was like, I need to talk about this on our podcast now.
So yeah, it makes sense that it was some teen.
Oh, of course, yeah, and it was definitely it was a guy that started it.
Okay,
guys are horny little bastards.
I'm gonna have to give it to him. To
give what to him?
Like
points for creativity.
Yes. For the creativity of him trying to be still trying to be good in his head. He knows
what he wants to do is wrong. But he really, really wants it. So he's got to find another way.
Right. That's A for effort. But one, you're dumb as hell if you think that's not sex. And two, if you think that top dog in the heaven above is not thinking that that's wrong.
Yeah.
Or
if you believe that he doesn't
wrong.
want you, if, Big G up there does not want you to have the sex, I think he covered all his bases, including soaking and the act of the jump hump.
Yeah. That dude thought it. And he was like, don't fucking do it, man.
Don't fucking. You
was
soak, I'll kill you.
You soak, man. You ain't stepping a foot in here, all right? You ain't getting one toe.
Now, the guy or the friend that's doing the jump hump, are they also going to hell for this, or they're not having sex?
Well, I
now
feel
they're witnessing sex.
I think it's participation.
Guilty by association. Yeah.
Yes. Thank you. Guilty by association. Yes. That is what I was trying to say.
Yeah, that sucks. Damn.
I feel like you helped your friend commit whatever he did wrong.
Yeah.
Commit sex before marriage.
It's just weird.
Yeah,
the
that's
term
just weird.
Thinking of the term soaking and applying it to not me sitting in a bath or my dishes in a sink or my clothes somewhere, thinking of it as a sexual term makes me wildly uncomfortable because it just sounds so gross when you think of it that way.
Yeah. Soaking.
Because it's when you think of soak, you think of something that's very, very wet.
So how does this come about? Do they just do you just simply say, hey?
They probably text.
Soak?
Well, I don't know. Yeah, they text. I was thinking of the Amish for a second. Mormons text. They just go, hey, you trying to soak? Instead of you trying to fuck, it's you trying to soak.
Yeah, because if they don't say the word, they're not doing it either.
Exactly.
So they say soak. You trying to soak?
For sure. You trying to soak? Fucking Ezekiel over here.
Ezekiel.
His game is strong.
Those people are creative, but some might call it dumb.
Yeah. Still wrong, but very creative. So props to you guys, whoever came up with it. Props to those of you that are actively doing it. Because I mean, now that it's on the internet, people are doing it regularly.
Oh, yeah, whether you're Mormon or not.
Oh, yeah, people are soaking.
Just because they're and if you're jump humping, dude, give your friend some money, okay?
Yeah, give the jump
Or give-
humper some cash.
Give him something, okay? Like,
Let him also soak afterwards.
that's just crazy. Or her,
or her, yeah.
whatever. But
Something needs to be done for the jump humper because they're doing the work right there. Like they're
Yeah.
doing all of the work.
like their legs are on fire.
They
They're
are
trying
your
to-
pelvis. That's what they are the pelvis
They're trying to bounce 300 pounds of
man meat.
I'm just saying I was just average, 150, 150,
Yeah. I know what you meant.
not just of man. But if you got a 300 pounder of a man, good luck.
Well, I would
buddy.
hope
You
then
ain't-
the girl's on top, right? 300-pound guy being just like laying on a girl.
Well, I'm just saying that guy's not moving. No, unless the person who's jumping weighs more.
Now, my immediate assumption is this is always missionary style, right? Is that what your thought is?
Honestly, did not think about it.
Yeah, I'm thinking it's always missionary, but now I'm starting to think maybe it's better to not always be missionary. Like, what's going to give you the most bounce if your friend's jumping right next to you
Or above you.
or above you? Like what I
You
just
gotta have a
did.
big bed.
Oh, yeah. This bed's not big enough. I can tell you right now.
Dude, in the video you sent me BYU dorm,
Yeah,
was
I'm
just
like a
saying-
twin XL.
what? No way someone's jumping.
No one's jump humping on that thing.
Oh my
You can
god.
barely soak on that thing.
And you know how much noise that thing's got to make? It's like you're going through this much trouble.
Yeah.
Like, why don't you just hop in a car and have somebody just drive over a bunch of bumps?
Oh. What's that?
There you go.
What would that be called?
Car humping. Or bump hump.
Bump hump. I like that. That's good. Coin that term.
Bump hump.
Bump hump.
They just get in the bed of a truck and
Mhm.
just have
Drive down the rumble strips.
yeah.
Well, that's just more vibration, I guess. It's not really a lot of bumps.
You make sure you have some padding in there.
Oh, you put a mattress
Blankets,
in there.
pillows, yeah, something. But
Hey,
just
get
get
the
a
old
car.
bump hump going.
People are crazy.
I feel kind of bad for the person who has to jump hump because like you just gotta. I assume they're naked.
No.
Not the person jump humping.
Oh,
The people soaking. If the person
Okay.
jump humping is naked, fuck that. That's weird.
well, it wouldn't surprise me if
I guess it wouldn't
if
surprise
these
me, but
three
it's still
people were
weird.
like, all right, let's just all strip so we're all comfortable here.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's just all
Hmm.
get down to our
Skivvies.
nothings. Skivvies. Yes. And all right. Jimmy, you can jump first.
Why is it always Jimmy? Oh god.
Jimmy can jump first, and Tommy boy.
God. That's I just like I
Well,
feel let's now in my like your situation, it's like okay, they're all naked, they're all gonna have a good time that night. Fine. My scenario in my head is the jump humper, fully clothed, has to just watch these two naked people soak while they shake them or bounce them. And that's like that ruins friendships right there. Like that shit will scar
I
you
don't
for
think
life.
so. I think if that's actually happening,
You think it builds friendships?
I'm thinking there's a bond between those three
Maybe.
people that cannot be broken.
I like my thought process is it's going to be just always awkward after that. But maybe it's like you have an unbreakable bond forever.
Or it's like one of the things where it's like, Chelsea and Ryan, they're the one who are soaking,
Mm-hmm.
and Jimmy, he likes Chelsea,
Okay.
but Chelsea has friend zoned him, and so he's
Ooh.
just doing whatever he can
To see that
to see.
pooty day.
I was just saying no to like try and get past the friends, because if he said no, who knows what the reaction could have been. Well, fuck you.
It's
Fuck
true.
you, Jimmy.
Yeah, if he's willing to jump hump for her, they're
Maybe one day
he'll be the
it'll
soaker.
be he'll be the soaker, and one day he'll have hitched the ring finger. Oh, that's my pinky. Ring finger. My fingers don't work on this hand.
You saying he's gonna get married by being the jump humper?
You never know. That's what he's thinking.
Maybe.
You know,
Yeah.
he's like, I like Chelsea so much.
Yeah.
You know, I have to do what
And I have to impress her. I have to jump hump for her.
So the friendship could eventually.
There's gonna be people on like fucking Craigslist, like, we'll jump hump for you, no questions asked, $50.
I'm not doing it for $50.
I'd probably take like a couple hundred.
Yeah,
You give me $200, I'll jump hump for you.
$200, and my name is a different name.
Yeah, 100%. I'm wearing a mask, like.
And yeah, I have like a different.
Yeah, and I'm fully clothed. I'm not.
Yeah, no. I'm not letting my fucking dingleberries sway back and forth above you guys.
How long do you think it takes?
Forever. There's no. I mean, honestly, who knows?
Yeah.
If it's their first time.
Insertion, you're done. It's like, I don't even need to do my job. That's what you got to take payment before it starts. Before insertion, I take payment.
Yeah. Or
that way,
if
you cream yourself by just looking at her, I'm out.
Yeah. If I'm saying if they're being stingy about it, all right, listen. 100 now.
Mm-hmm.
100
when
after the deed is done. Okay, it's one of those things. Okay,
Uh-huh.
you get the first half now, second
Yeah,
half.
because that way you're at least making half. If an accident should happen.
Yeah, you're at least paying for the gas and the scarring that you just.
Yeah.
Some of the scarring that just happened.
Some of the therapy I'm going to need after this.
Yeah. So it could happen instantly. Could have if this is an experienced
a duo
soaker. I would assume that it would take forever.
Mm.
Because you're just laying there.
Yeah, there's
no way just jumping is going to do it.
Yeah.
Unless it's
maybe we should charge by the hour then. If it's going to take,
You should also just get the bounce hump going on. Rent the bounce house.
Oh.
Get a bounce house.
Trampoline.
Really?
Get all your friends to
popcorn.
Yeah. Ooh, that could cause some damage. Jesus Christ.
Yeah. Costs a lot of money too.
Yeah.
Paying these guys.
Mm-hmm.
We'll have a circle trampoline hump.
Mm.
Tramp
hump.
Makes sense. For $200 each.
Yep.
5 guys jumping.
Love 5 guys.
6 guys. 5 guys. Yeah, no, 5 guys. 5 guys do the jumping, then afterwards they go to 5 guys.
Yeah. So it's $1,000 if you want to soak, it's $1,000.
If you want to soak on a trampoline.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now, if it's a bump hump in the back of my truck, $100.
No, more.
No, I don't gotta see it. I'm not really a part of it then.
Okay, well,
I'm just driving over bumps.
Yeah, but you're ruining your car.
Well, your car can take bumps.
No, I don't like my car to take any bumps.
Okay.
I'm thinking I'm charging a little extra, depending. It depends how fast I'm going. If I'm just kind of like,
I don't think how fast, you shouldn't go that fast, right?
No, because then it would just hurt them.
Yeah.
All right, fine. I'll do 200 still though.
Okay.
Gas.
That's fair.
Not that I got a truck.
It's a business.
Business. Will bump hump.
Will bump hump, jump hump, bounce hump, tramp hump for cash.
For cash at minimum $200.
Yeah, we'll
Minimum
accept Venmo.
$150.
Yeah.
Yes. Venmo, no PayPal, no Cash App.
No.
Venmo or cash. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's it. I'm gonna be rich and scarred.
You're gonna be very big in the Mormon community. It's not even we know now. It's not only Mormons. It's just gonna be teens.
Yeah. It's gonna be people who think that they're not doing what they shouldn't be doing.
Yeah.
Like, well. I mean, it's like when someone
people are gonna start asking like, "Are you a virgin?" And they're gonna be like, "Yeah, I've only ever soaked."
Yeah, and then I'm be like, dude,
like, get the fuck
shut
out of here, dude. Soaked with 50 girls.
Yeah,
Still
if someone was like,
virginity.
Someone was like, "Are you a virgin?" Yeah, I only soak. It's like, if
your next girlfriend, Dave, right? What if she comes up to you and she goes, you guys are like, about to do the date, and she goes,
I can't have sex.
She goes, Dave. I've only ever soaked before. What are you doing?
I'm gonna step back for a second.
Okay.
Right. I'm just gonna be like about to take my pants off.
You're right.
Put them back on, button up, be like, hold on a second. What do you I'm gonna be like, what are you telling me then?
Mm-hmm.
Right? She'll be like, I've only soaked before. I'm like, so you're saying you've never had sex? No. See you later. Have a good night.
All right, peace. I'm out.
I'm like, you're dumber than fucking shit, dude.
Yeah.
If you think you haven't had sex.
Now, what if
I don't want any.
Alternatively, what I think you were about to say, what if she says, I only want to soak. I don't want to have sex with you. What are you doing then? Or she says, I'm not ready for sex. I just want to soak. Are you like,
no, peace out, dude. Like, what is that?
Is there any scenario where you're staying?
No. I mean, one, if she said, I just want to soak, I'd be like, I'm just gonna go limp, dude. Dude, there's no way.
That's hilarious.
There's no way. I'm literally just gonna be sitting there and it's just be like
softer than a fucking pancake.
Yeah,
like
it's like you might as well just toss a vagina on me, okay? And second, if she's saying that she's never had sex before, she's only soaked, then she's dumber than a fucking bag of bricks.
Yeah,
box
100%.
of bricks, bag of dirt, whatever you want to say.
Right.
And I'm not that desperate.
No. I can tell you right now, Shannon and I have been together for a year and some change. If she came up to me tomorrow and was like,
I know what you're going to say. I think it's a different story, though.
What?
I think it's a different story. If you say you've been with her for a year and she comes up to you tomorrow and she says, hey, Joe, I want to soak. And you're like, no, fuck you, I'm out.
Yeah.
Right? Is that what you're going to say?
Yeah.
Yeah, no. I think if my girlfriend said that, I'd be like, all right, whatever. Let's do it.
You would do it?
Yeah, I've been with her already. It's
I don't
not
think
like
I'm not saying I'd break up with her.
Oh. You just like, no.
I would just be like, no, we're not.
Oh, okay. I see what you mean. Okay. I thought you were gonna say no, fuck you. I'm
oh, no, I'm not gonna dump Shannon because she said she wants to soak. Like
oh yeah. Yeah, okay. That's what I thought you were gonna say. I'm like,
no. If it was a new relationship, I'd be like, nah.
Yeah, you're strange, bro.
I'm getting the fuck out of there.
Well, that's what why that's why I would question. I'd be like, why? Why do you want to soak?
Right.
Well,
if it's like I just want to try it, I'm still gonna not agree with it, but I'll be like, okay, at least I'm
no.
Yeah.
How about no?
How about no?
But if she's like, if I'm like, why do you want to soak?
Right.
Well, I don't want to do the whole sex thing. All right, fuck you. You're stupid as shit.
Yeah, that's
Okay?
yeah.
That is, I'm getting heated, even though this isn't a conversation that I would never have probably.
No.
But I'm literally like getting heated because I'm guessing somebody out there would actually be like, well, I just don't want to have sex. I'm like,
Yeah. You're
you
so
literally
stupid.
are. You
So you're
are.
literally having sex.
Oh my God. People are dumb.
Anyways, that's all I got for this week. I'm happy that we talked about this though. God damn.
That was good.
Um,
Yeah, I mean, nothing happened to me at all.
yeah.
Let's see. We recorded last Thursday.
Mhm.
Shout out Bills. 40
Again.
to 0.
Can we
40
get
to
a
0.
splatoosh?
They splatooshed on them. Now, I just want to give a quick shout out to Sunday night game, 8:20 against the Chiefs.
Oh, fucking so
Ugh.
excited.
We're 3-1. Chiefs are 2-2. I've been trying to look up to see what's going on with some predictions, what experts are saying, blah, blah, blah. A lot of people are saying, well, with the people we face so far, you can't really give us the credit
Yeah, that's true.
fully. I read somewhere that if we do beat the Chiefs in a some people will probably start giving us credit. We'll be 4-1 and we beat a good team. In my opinion, also from the start of Patrick Mahomes and Chiefs, or in football when he started in like 2018, I think it was, he's gotten slightly worse.
Oh, okay.
Like in stats wise, it's probably just like, because like I think when I was reading some of his stuff, it was like first year he played, he had like this many passing yards or this many touchdowns, whatever, and then it just like dropped by a lot.
Damn.
But I don't know exactly. When I do my research, I don't do research very well. I just kind of read shit. I just skim. So I'm like, oh, that says 1,000, and the next year says 500. But
That's a decrease.
it's a decrease in my book, and I don't even know what it was. But so, shout out the Bills. Let's hope they win. If anybody out there wants to buy me or Venmo me money for a Micah Hyde jersey, number 23 on the Bills. Venmo is, I said it in past
episodes.
I don't quite remember what my thing is. I think it's David Sharkey _5 maybe, or _ David Sharkey _ nope, that's my Instagram shout out. But I just want Micah Hyde jersey.
It is David-Sharkey-5.
Yeah, there you go. Give me some money for the Micah Hyde jersey because I want that. So let's see. Friday, I was sick over the weekend, so I kind of just stayed in my room all bundled up.
Yeah.
Watched the game. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, today's Thursday. Nothing much.
Nothing else. Well, there it is. I had the eventful week this time.
I had nothing. So fine. To trivia. How are you looking at the trivia screen?
I am.
Okay. I just wasn't sure. It said screen 3. I thought that was the other one. Okay.
Pick a number.
You talking to me?
Yeah.
I'm thinking number 2.
Okay.
Pick a number. How many patents, by the way, if anybody's listening to this, the question is how many patents did Thomas Edison accumulate during his lifetime? Now, Thomas Edison, creator of the light
bulb.
Nope. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Alexander Graham was the telephone.
Yes. Alexander Graham Bell.
Graham Bell, yes. Thomas Edison found out 1,000 ways how not to make a light bulb. Only need to find one way to make it work. Shout
That is
out
from National Treasure.
National Treasure. Yes.
Now, I will say, just a little bit of backstory. My dog Newton, who's laying in the corner, you can't see him, he was almost named Edison after Thomas Edison. Instead went with Isaac Newton. Discovered gravity.
Ah, yes.
Did not invent gravity, ladies and gentlemen. Discovered gravity.
Yes. How many patents?
How many patents? Now I do know that Benjamin Franklin had a lot of patents. Like, dude was a fucking patent lord. Had a lot. Discovered electricity.
Rod.
What?
The rod.
Oh,
In the sky, right?
Wasn't it a key on the end of a kite or something?
Oh, I don't know. Whatever. Yeah.
Either way, he had a lot. I'm gonna assume Thomas Edison had less than him. I don't know how many he had. So
I'm gonna go. That's a lot. I don't know what a lot is.
neither do I. I don't know how easy it is to get a patent.
Right. So
But
I'm
like
gonna go.
when these people were around, nothing had been invented yet. So patents were like a dime a dozen. Like they were coming them. They were like they can fucking invent an aglet, and it was.
Okay, I got 3 numbers.
Okay, pick one.
I know.
I'm locked in. I'm good.
Is your number above 50?
I will not divulge that information.
Shit.
Yes, it is.
It is.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna go with this number then.
Okay.
So by the way, the two that I had written, the other two that I had written down that I crossed off were 21 and 69.
Nice.
Yeah. The number that I went with was 36.
Oh, okay. I went with 103.
Holy shit. Holy shit.
Fuck! What the hell?
2332. I guess 36.
How?
I guess 36 was a little too small.
103 is a little too small. I felt like nervous going that high.
Yeah, that's why I backed off of 69, because I was like, it's not gonna be more than I figured like Thomas. I figured
I thought Benjamin Franklin was like 150, maybe 200 max.
I thought he had like 100 something. So I was like, all right, Thomas Edison's got less than him, so I'm gonna go.
Damn.
Jesus Christ.
Well, I'll take the W there. So
yeah, whatever.
So that puts us at the the penultimate week. I'm at 2, 4, 6. Dave, you are at 2, 4, 5. I just took the lead.
Oh, right. I was gonna say, in my head, I was thinking you were at 2 above me.
Mm-hmm.
So I was like, well, we can't tie on the 100th episode. So I was like, we should do one more for 1 point. But you passed me by.
Yeah, I'm up by 1 point. So next week is literally, we don't have to do any special, like if I win, like we tie or something like that.
Yeah.
Or if you win, we tie. It's like it's anybody's game next week. Whoever gets it right gets the points.
Yeah, whatever.
So it'll be interesting. But also maybe so like we know that, spoiler alert for next week, guys. We know that Sarah is coming up with a game for us. Has come up with a game for us. I have reason to believe it is a trivia style game about the podcast. It's probably good. I'm like starting to think that it may be like who said what and what episode was it in. So maybe we'll use that as our trivia. Maybe she's got like one really good question and we'll use that as the question.
Yeah. Also, we could just see who has the most points at the end of her trivia.
That's true too. We could do that.
Yeah. And if I lose, we'll do a trivia question.
Oh, okay.
So then I can see if I win that one.
That's fair. All right. Dave, where can the people find you?
_ David Sharkey _ is my Instagram. You can follow the Shuffle TikTok. Or actually you can follow my TikTok, which is _ David Sharkey _ I think. And you can also follow the Shuffle TikTok, which is the Shuffle Podcast, at the Shuffle Podcast.
There you go.
Where we post the clips from the previous no
From the
from that
most
week's
recent episode.
from the
yeah.
most recent episode on Sunday at like
A
noon,
random
1,
time. Yeah.
2, 3,
In the
somewhere
afternoon.
in the afternoon. Somewhere between, I would say, 1 and 5. If you're ever curious to just see what the clip would be for, what that episode might be about. I think that's it. Twitter at the Shark 101.
Nice. Oh, what's your eat of the week?
I'll eat of the week. Chicken noodle soup, homemade by our father.
Nice.
Very delicious and fun story. Actually, I brought it to work the one day, had forgotten a spoon.
Mm.
Little backstory. I've been working at the post office for however many long, a little over a year and a half. And it happens to me more than I'd like to admit that I forget a spoon or a fork
Yeah.
to eat my food. But luckily, it was soup. And right away I was like, well, I can just drink
it. Yeah.
But it was a lot of big like pieces of chicken.
Yeah.
So it wasn't easy to do that. And I was able to ask somebody if they had a spoon.
Nice.
And they saved my life. But yeah, chicken noodle soup, homemade.
Sounds delicious. You can follow me on my photography Instagram. That is Sharky_photography. I will be posting some very recent pictures taken on the brand new iPhone 13 Pro Max. Be posting some pictures very soon about or on there. Again, that's Sharky_photography. You can follow me on my regular Instagram at Secret Agent Sharky. And subscribe to my YouTube channel at Joe Sharky. The occasional vlog is thrown up on there. Check out the most recent one. My eat of the week is difficult because I don't remember what I've had to eat this week. I had pizza.
I had pizza too.
Damn, I didn't have a lot to eat, if I'm being honest. Last week I said the twisted tater, and I had another twisted tater yesterday, and I kind of want to say it again because this one was even better than the one last week, but I'm not going to go with it. So I will go with, you know what I'm going to go with? The McDonald's that I had last night after I left Horror Nights, because it was so good. 100% made fresh, I could tell, because the way the chicken was, didn't taste like, the crust didn't taste stale. It was really good crust on the chicken.
So what'd you get?
Chicken McNuggets. I got 10-piece and fries and a orange pop. Delicious. Absolutely, like probably the best experience I've had at McDonald's in a long time. I was very, very happy.
What kind of sauce?
Barbecue.
Word.
Yeah, absolutely, as Sarah would say, crushed. It crushed. So shout out McDonald's. Feel free to sponsor. We'll take a sponsorship from McDonald's.
Yeah. Free food.
Free food, please. Anyways, you can follow the podcast on Twitter at CSG Pod. That is CSGPOD. Feel free to tweet at us. Like Dave already said, follow us on TikTok at The Shuffle Podcast. Subscribe to the YouTube channel at The Shuffle Podcast. And subscribe and follow on Spotify and Apple Podcasts or wherever you listen to your podcasts, all at The Shuffle Podcast. Shuffle Podcast. Thank you so much for listening. Thank you so much for watching. We'll talk to you guys next week for the 100th episode. It's a big event. Again, spoiler warning, we're going to have a lot of people. A lot of people are being on. It's going to be a good episode. I'm very excited. It's probably one of our longest episodes ever as well, at the way things are looking right now. We'll see. We'll see what happens. People might bail last minute, which has been a general trend. So that's fine. Either way, we're going to have more guests than we've ever had. So it's going to be fun. Yeah. Can't wait for next week. Thank you guys again. Later.